So an 8.8 magnitude earthquake just struck offshore Russia, generating a tsunami warning across the entire Pacific, reaching as far as the US coast. Now this is one of the most powerful earthquakes ever recorded. In fact, this earthquake was so big, it's triggered a volcanic eruption for one of the most active volcanoes in Eurasia. Now tsunamis are terrifying, and I thought I would take a moment to explain how they form. You see, it all starts deep beneath the ocean. A sudden shift in tectonic plates, a massive underwater landslide, or even a volcanic eruption. They all displace huge amounts of water, releasing tremendous amounts of energy. And depending on where this earthquake occurs, whether it's shallow water or deep water, the waves themselves will propagate at different speeds. But in general, they can go up to 700 kilometers per hour. And that's why it's vital to have tsunami warning systems across these areas, because the waves can move quick. But in the deep oceans, these waves are hardly noticeable because their wavelengths are so long. It's not until they reach the shorelines where the waves start to slow down, where the energy compiles and builds up into these large walls of water. As the water builds up in the shallows, it hits land, and well, the destruction is unimaginable. Now, considering this was an 8.8 magnitude earthquake, we've not seen lots of damage, especially when we compare it to the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami, which devastated coastlines. But here's the good news. Tsunamis often give warning signs. So if you're near the coast or feel an earthquake, take it seriously. That's usually one of the biggest flags. Another sign is if the ocean behaves weird. If the water suddenly recedes far out to sea, or if it starts rising unusually fast, that's the tsunami's way of knocking on the door. If you hear any of these warnings, make sure you get to higher ground. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, share, follow, and I'll see you in the next one.